Hey, welcome, guys. Doing a 1959 replay with Strat-O-Matic. I have the hard to find, not available in stores, 59 set. So if you want to watch a little 1959 Braves baseball, it's going to be Lou Burdett versus Robin Roberts. Please forgive any mispronunciations on the names, as the 50s. I'm still learning the 50s, so if I, you know, screw up some of the names, well, just let me know. All right, here goes. It's going to be Robin Roberts. It's the Phillies. Now I'm using the Park Effects. The Park Effects are 1-9 on singles for righties and lefties, and then the advantage on the righties for the home runs is 1-7 versus lefties, which is just a 1. All right, so not a lot of power here in this park. So let's get down to business. So it's Bill Bruton versus Robin Roberts, and it's going to be off the pitcher's card against a lefty. That's a 6, and a 6 is popped up. Middle infield, shortstop Fernandez over, and he makes the catch for out number 1. In the infield, it's Jones, Fernandez, Anderson, and Boucher, I believe it is. Behind the plate is Hegan and Roberts on the mound. In the outfield, from left to right, it's Sanderson, Ashburn, and Post. All right, here's the pitch from Roberts. It's Eddie Mathews. And that is a 5 against the lefty with a 4, and that's going to be a ballpark. And I believe a ballpark single in Philadelphia. That's 1-9, and that's a line drive caught by the second baseman, L4, for the second out. So Mathews lines out. And next is Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron has gotten off to a slow start at 259 with no home runs. And that is a 2. He's a righty, so it's a 2 and a 7, and that's a fly ball left field. Anderson to his left and under. It makes the catch, and that retires the side. So 3 up and 3 down here in the top of the first. We go to Philadelphia coming to bat. Lou Burdett. Now Lou Burdett struggled. He's got an 8.44 ERA. So let's see what happens here. Let's start. It's going to be Ashburn, Rick Ashburn, to start us off. There he is. Richie Ashburn, excuse me. And that's off the pitcher card against a lefty, a 6 and a 3, and that is a pitcher X. So we will roll. There are 2, and that is going to be a check for an error. He is an 8.4. And a 5 will be a ball that he handles over to first and 1 away. Next up is a righty, Sparky Anderson. From Burdett. And that is a 2 against a righty, and a 9 is a swing and a miss, and the curveball gets him. Goes down on strikes. Next up is Ed Boucher. I believe that's how you pronounce that, unless somebody corrects me. 4-6, and a swing and a miss struck him out. 2 strikeouts in this inning for Lou Burdett. Now this is I think this is maybe the 6th or 7th game of the season. So something like that. Robin Roberts is going to face Wes Covington. There's a pitch, and that's a 4 off the pitcher. He's a lefty, a 4 and a 6, and that is a strikeout. 1 down. Next up is Frank Torrey. Again, it's off the pitcher card against a lefty, and an 8 is going to be a split. 1-4 triple, otherwise it's a double. And it's a double. That's line in the gap. That's going to split the outfield and roll to the wall. Digging for second is Torrey. Comes around the throw. The tag by Fernandez, not in time. So it's a 1-out double for Frank Torrey, who's hitting actually fairly well. In my last replay of the 59th season, he did not hit very well at all. I think he's batting 190 most of the season. All right, here's Della Crandall. So we're going to throw that D20 to see if there's a wild pitch or a pass ball type thing. Nope, not there. And here's the pitch. And that is a 4 and an 8 again off the pitcher, but this time against a righty, and that 8 is a strikeout. All right, again, we throw for that wild pitch, and we do not get the number. Here's Logan, Johnny Logan. Logan is batting 227 and 22 at bats, 7 games. That's what I played, 7 games. So it's early on in the season. Torrey on second base, 2 outs, so he's going to be running on contact. And that's a 2. A 2 and a 5 is going to be a 1-13 single with 1 star. So they're going to hold up if it's a hit. Ooh, and it's not. It's lined and caught by diving stab by the shortstop Fernandez to rob Logan of a hit. And we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Philadelphia coming up. Harry Anderson leads off. He's a lefty hitter. And here's the pitch from Lou Burdett. And that is a 3 and an 11. So a 3 and an 11 is going to be a diamond shot home run. And I said the lefties, it's only a 1. Otherwise, it's a fly. Oh, and that ball is a deep drive to right. And that ball is over the head of Aaron and into the seats. Home run on that 1. That's the only number it could have been for a lefty. A righty in Philadelphia gets 1-7. That's gone. So 1-0 against Burdett. His bad luck continues. All right, here's Wally Post, a right-hander. And that's a 5, and the Snake Eyes is a swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Willie Jones. And a 4 against off the pitcher. He's a righty, and a 10 is going to be a X on the third baseman. He's a 2. We're looking at a 5. We'll probably make this. Probably feel this. And he does. Scoops it up. Hesitates for a second. Gets a grip on the ball. Fires the first in time for a 2nd out. Willie Jones. I made a card for Willie Jones because he's with another team. He has a card with another team, but he played at the beginning of the year with the Phillies, so I made a card for him. Quickly, here's Chico Fernandez, the shortstop. He's a terrible shortstop. 2 and an 8. A 2 and an 8 is going to be a ground ball and through for a base hit. So Fernandez may want to steal here. Let's try to see if he can get the jump. And he does not get the jump. And next is Hegan against a righty. I already wrote down. I copied this from the card viewer, just so I wouldn't have to look at the card viewer. So let's roll that D20. Nothing there. And the pitch again. It's a 5. Hegan is a righty, so it's a 5 and a 7, and that's a 1-8 double. Otherwise, it's a 2-star single. That's a drive, and that's going to be off the wall. And the double will be a 2 advance, a 2-star double. So runners will hold up 2nd and 3rd now. So Hegan doubles off the pitcher card on that 7. And here comes Roberts. Roberts is a 3 hitter. We got the 3 number 3 card. See what happens. We're going to roll that D20. See if we get a 1 or a 2. We do not get it. Here's the pitch. 2 outs. It's going to be a 4 against the lefty. A 4 and a 10 is a ground ball 3rd X. Oh boy, this is trouble. Oh, and that's going to be by him for a base hit. A single 1-star. So he knocks the ball down and keeps it in the infield, but 1 run scores. He goes to 3rd. We got the pitcher with a base hit off the pitcher card. A lot of nostalgia value when you play Strat-O-Matic. You can visualize the 50s when it was being created. You know, it gives you that it communicates that sense of another time, another place. Let's roll that D20. And a 3. Now it's not going to cut it. Lou Burdett checks in with Crandall, gets the sign. He's ready for Ashburn. Here's the pitch. See if he can get out of this inning. limiting the damage. It's a 2 and an 11. That's going to be a star line single against a lefty here in Philadelphia. It's 1-9. So Burdett's bad luck can continue, but it's only a 1 star. Oh, a 10, and that's lined and caught by Cottier at second base. I had to go over the defense for the Brewers, but it's Covington in left, Bruton in center, Aaron in right. In the infield, it's Mathews, Logan, Cottier, and Torrey. Behind the plate is Crandall. So it's an L4, and that retires the side. So only a couple runs come in, and it's 2-0. Go top of the third here. Ryan, I'm going to get into Sports Illustrated Baseball after this, so tune in for that video. I got Cottier, and Cottier's, I'm going to use him on an iPad. And I should have his card on an iPad. Let's see. He is right there. Yep, got him ready in case it's off his card. We don't know. Here's the pitch from Roberts. That's 5, so it is off Roberts' card. Cottier is a righty, so it's a 5 and a 4, and that is a star line. It's a half diamond single. Philadelphia, Cottier is a righty, like I said, so it's a 1-9, and that is a ground ball and through the infield for a base hit played by Anderson. Gets it into Fernandez, and holding it first is Cottier. All right, now the pitcher is going to bunt. He's a C, and that's a 12. That may be a double play. That may be a double play, and pops up double play. Yes, sir. So let's do the pop. And 2, 2, 3, out. Double play, unassisted. Let me see how I get. Hold on a second. Why is that frozen like that? Give me a second here. Details. So let's do. Oh, okay. The pop is there, and then to 3 would be a double play. Where is out? There we go. 2 out. Double play. And it's Bill Brute. And I think I forgot to roll that a wild pitch die. Let's see what. Nope. All right, here goes. It's a 5 against the lefty, a 5 and a 7, and that's a swing and a miss, and the curveball gets him to end the inning. So the Braves have really struggled offensively in the 7 games that I've played with them so far. Just trouble scoring runs, and a lot of it has to do with Aaron, who's gotten off to such a slow start with no power numbers, whereas Mathews has 4 home runs already. Here's Anderson. In my last replay, Aaron also struggled with power. Here's a pitch, Sparky Anderson. He's a righty. It's a 2. A 2 and an 8 is a pop-up middle infield. Cottier calls off Logan, and he squeezes it for out number 1. Ed Boucher is next. And now he's a lefty, so that's a 6 and a 10, and that's a home run against a righty. He is an N, so 1-8. It's either a home run or a double. It's a deep drive, and that ball is off the wall. Digging for second is Boucher. The throw comes in from Aaron, and that is a 1-out double for Ed Boucher, who's not very fast. 1-12. I'm not great at these rules. I play the rules that I know, and the ones that I don't, I sometimes look up, sometimes I ignore. And here's Harry Anderson with the pitch from Burdett, who's always struggling. Seems 4 and a 4, and that's a fly ball center field. Now Bruton is a 2. Let's see if he catches this. And he will not catch that. It's going to fall in for a double. Again, more bad luck for Burdett. So, yeah, let's see. Bruton is a 2. So Anderson with an RBI double. That drops in, and Bruton slides for the ball and falls in, and Anderson digs for 2, and he gets it. All right. Oh, it's a 2, so now it's a potential something. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 is a balk. Is there a balk chance here with Burdett? I don't know that there is. Nope. So we just do just roll the dice, post while we post the pitch. That is a 5 and an 8, and that's popped up. Middle infield, Cottier on the outfield grass makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Willie Jones. And it's a 2 and a 5, and that's going to be a 1-8 single 1-star. And that is a line drive caught by the third baseman Mathews, L5 to retire the side, but another run comes in, and Burdett finds himself down 3-0. Burdett just hasn't been getting the breaks, my friends. To be able to get that ERA down, holy smokes, crazy high ERA. Here is Eddie Mathews leading off the top of the 4th inning. Remember to like and subscribe my channel. This is Tony Porter, and watch my other videos. I got so many other videos about so much other tabletop information and topics and so forth. It's a 2 and a 4 against the righty Roberts. 2 and a 4 is a deep drive. Mathews connects, and that's way back. Post can do nothing but look up. Gone. Home run for Eddie Mathews. And I think that's his 5th of the year. Let's double check, and it is number 5. No bat flip in 1959. Here's Hank Aaron. Pitch from Roberts. And that is a 5. And a 5 is a fly ball deep left field. Back goes Anderson to the track and makes the catch. So far he started the season with warning track power. Here's Wes Covington, pitch from Roberts. That is a 2 and a 9er, and that's ground ball shortstop. Fernandez charges, fires on the run, and gets Covington, who is not fleet of foot, with a 1-9. Here's Frank Torrey now. Pitch from Roberts. It's a 4, so that is off Roberts against the lefty. A 4 and a 5, and that's bounced to second base. Anderson over to first, and that retires the side. We go to bottom of the 4th. It is 3-1 on that Eddie Mathews moonshot. That tater. And here's Lou Burdett against Chico Fernandez. Let's see if Lou Burdett can get into the rhythm of some kind. And that's a 6. We'll see. It's a 6 and a 10, and that's an end home run. He's got a W, so that is going to be a single. From memory, I think that's what it is. So he's on at first. He'll try to get a jump. Doesn't get the jump. A 7. He does not get the jump. Hegan, and then it's the pitcher, I believe. Hegan had a double last time up. Here's the pitch to Hegan. It is a 3. And a 3-6 is going to be a strikeout. Checks his swing to check with the first base umpire, and he rings him up. Hegan doesn't agree, but he'll have to accept it. So here is the pitcher card now. Roberts. Oh, with a 1. So that could be a wild pitch, and Burdett on a wild pitch is only a 1, I believe. He had good control, so on a 1 is a wild pitch. So I would have to roll 2 consecutive ones. That's not going to happen. Here's Roberts. He's going to swing away on this one. That's a 4. Roberts is a lefty, so it's a 4 and a 5, and that is popped up middle infield. This time it's Logan calling off Cottier. He makes the catch. 2 outs. Top of the order. Richie Ashburn, the lefty. Stay at T20. And the pitch. And that is a 2 and an 8, and that is a 1-2 home run. Holy smokes. More bad luck for Burdett. Oh, and that's a deep fly ball to right. Aaron to the track on the run, and he tracks it down. Hank Aaron flashing the leather. That ends the inning. 3-1. Top of the 5th. Del Crandall coming up against Robin Roberts. Robin Roberts, what did he do? 15 and 17, 4.27 ERA, 257 innings pitched. Robin Roberts. I got notes all over my desk and cards from other games. I'll show you real quick. Let's see if I can do this. There you go. See all the little notes with different information on it. All right. Let's move this guy's face out of the way. Let's put it up here. Oh, can't put it there. We'll put it there. All right. Del Crandall is up against Robin Roberts. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Did that go? I'm using these double D6s. I think they're kind of cool. Oh, I see where it went. And that's not a good place either. Let me see if I have another one on top here. I have a little bag with some more of these. Let's see what I do with it. Ah, there. Yeah, I got another double D6. All right, let's do foul ball. Crandall fouls it back. That's a 5 off a righty, a 5 and a 5, and that's a fly ball left field. Can of corn. One away. Johnny Logan with a 1 and a 9er, and that's going to be a drive in the gap. Will it get cut off is the question. And no, it does not. It rolls to the wall. Digging for second is Logan. He's in there with a double. 1 out double for Johnny Logan. Cottier is up. Remember, I have him on the iPad because I use the card viewer. I pay the $5 for the card viewer. And it's a 1, so it's a possible wild pitch. Roberts. Let's see Roberts. If he has a wild pitch number. Yep. Wait. Roberts. No wild pitch number, so he did not throw any wild pitches, so we don't have to worry about that. Wow. Getting clumsy. All right. Here's a pitch. And that's going to be off Cottier against the righty. It's a 2-9er, and that's a tapper right back to the pitcher. And the runner will hold there. 1, 2, 3. Runner holds. 2 outs. And here comes Lou Burdette. Again, we roll that D20 looking for that wild. Oh, it's a 2, so it could be something. 1, 2, 3 is a balk, so it's a pass ball. Let's see Hegan. Hegan's numbers. I don't have Hegan. I would have to look him up. Hold on, let me get Hegan's. Oh, I can't find Hegan. I had him. Oh, there he is. Okay, so his pass ball numbers is a 3. So let's roll. Let's see what we get. Nope, no pass ball. He blocks it. Burdette with 2 outs. Let's do it. That's a 5. And Burdette is a righty, so it's a 5 and a 5, and that's a high fly to left. Anderson comes in a couple of steps, and that retires the side. So they strand the man on second base, 3-1. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Lou Burdette versus Robin Roberts. The Braves versus the Phillies, 1959. Where were you in 1959? That's really ultimately my question. Sparky Anderson bats from the right side. The pitch by Burdette will be off his card. It's a 4 and a 7, and that is a 1-10 single otherwise. So this is ripped. Line. Will Logan get it? No, base hit past his glove into left center field. So that was at 7, 1-10. I roll that 9. All right, here's Ed Boucher. Let's see, does he want to get a jump? Sure, let's try to get a jump. And he does get the jump through to 6, so he's going to be a 15. A 15, the pitcher's -1, he's being held -2, so that's 3. I think the catcher is -1, my catcher, Crandall. So that'll be -4. Oh no, Crandall's -4. So it can't be any, it's a total of -5, so it's a 10. So let's see what happens. Let's see if he goes on a 10 and he gets it. There he goes, the throw down, and he is safe. Now, I'm not sure if that's a potential error number. I thought it was a 1. Not sure. You got to tell me. Anyway, we're going to play it straight up here. So it's a stolen base by Anderson. And it's Ed Boucher, the lefty. Throw that D20 there. Pitch. And 5-7. All right, so here's a lefty. So we're at a 5 and a 7 is a 1-18 single with 1 star, and that's a base hit single. Stopping at third is Anderson. We got first and third with nobody out. And we're going to play for the, we're going to allow the run and play for the double play. Here's Harry Anderson. We want to prevent a big inning. Throw that D20 for that. Wow, pitch. Here's the pitch from Burdette. That is a 5 against a lefty. A 5 and an 11 is a ground ball to the first baseman. Torrey is like a 1, so he is really good. So we may get the double play that we want out of this situation. Let's see what happens. And that's going to be a 20, and he will get the 3-6-3. Logan back to first. And they get the double play, but a run does score. But that limits the damage, and that's really what we were looking for. Nobody on base now. All right, 2 outs, 2 and an 8. And that will be a 2 and an 8 is a bounce to short, charged by Logan. Fires to first in time. High throw. Torino with a nice stretch to end the inning. 4-1. We'll go to top of the 6th inning. Let's see if our boys can get something going. Score some runs here. All right, here, let me put it down on the table. All right, Bill Brute. Here's the pitch, and it's a 1. Oh, and snake eyes. So that's going to be popped up, and that is on the left side. Jones calls for it and makes the catch. 1 away. Next up is Eddie Mathews, who's already homered. He is batting .357. That's a 2 and a 12. A 2 and a 12 is a home run. A lefty here is a 1. It's a ballpark shot, so that's a long fly ball to right post on the track, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Yeah, that was a 2 and a 12. It's a diamond shot. All right. And Hank Aaron. Pitch from Roberts. That is a 4 against the righty, a 4 and a 9, and that is bounced to short. Fernandez is a 4, so this may be trouble. And it's going to be a 15. He will get to it and throws high, but it's an out. All right. So we go bottom of the 6th now. Philadelphia coming to bat. It's going to be Willie Jones. Mr. Jones. Willie Jones. All right. Third baseman, here's the pitch, and that is a 2 and an 8 is going to be popped up middle infield. Cottier. 1 down. Next is Chico Fernandez. He's a righty, so it's a 4 and a 5, and that is line and caught by Mathews. So it's ripped, but Mathews positioned perfectly for that. Hit it on the screws. And here, line 5. And next up is Hegan with a 2 and a 5. Hegan with a 2 and a 5 is a strikeout. Got something written there I don't understand. So a strikeout and an injury. Let me double check that. What I said was 2-5. Yeah, strikeout plus injury. So what I do in this case, I just replace Hegan. So he will strike out, and I will replace him with somebody else. And that's just how I do it. I don't check, so I'm going to look for another catcher. Let's see who I got here to catch on this team. Sawatsky. There he is. Carl Sawatsky is going to come in. Oh, there we go. All right, so Sawatsky replaced his Hegan. And we move on. Covington for the Brewers in the top of the Braves on the top of the 7th inning. Let me put that down on the table. Here is the pitch. And it's a 3 and a 10, and that's going to be lined over the head of the second baseman for a base hit single. 10, yep. Cut off by Ashburn, so the tying run is on deck right now. Frank Torrey is up. And we can hit and run with Torrey. Let's try that. And that's an 11 on a hit and run. Torrey's a B, and this is pitch roll at 20. Oh, God. So Covington is a 3 plus basically Sawatsky. I don't know what kind of arm he has. Sawatsky is a +2, so it's going to be a +4, so it's going to be a 7. A 7, and they're throw down, and he is out. Not what the doctor ordered. It's going to be a 2-6. Thrown out, trying to steal, so it's a swing and a miss on the batter, and the hit and run on the 11. Anyway, so that's not what we wanted, but Torrey's up, 1 out. 6. He's a lefty, a 6 and a 6, and that's popped up. Middle infield, shortstop, Fernandez and Anderson come together, and it's Fernandez who makes the catch. Crandall. And a 2 and a 7, and that is 1-13 single. So that's ripped and caught by the second baseman, Anderson. Goes up and brings it down. All right, a little ice cream cone there. At the bottom of the 7th inning stretch, guys. So go get your last brewski at the concession before they shut it down. I don't want people drinking and driving. Robin Roberts. Here's the pitch from Burdette. Roberts bats on the left side. And that's a 3. A 3 and an 8. And that's a swing and miss, strike 3. Check out Universal Baseball Association Facebook group. And all the affiliated groups. There's about 6 or 7 of them. Ashburn against Burdette with 1 out. That is a 5. He's a lefty, a 5. And a 3 is a fly ball left field. Covington's a 4, so that's always trouble. Oh, that's going to be a ball that drops in on Covington. And it drops in for a double. Oh, 3 drops in for a single. That's a base hit. He gets cut off quickly and holds Ashburn. So Ashburn will try to steal. And we do not. Oh, he's automatic. There he goes. Throw down. He's out. I believe that's how you run it. Automatically, the 7 means he's thrown out. 2-6 to the righty, so it's going to be 2-4. Second baseman covering. All right, 2 outs now, and it's Anderson. And it's a 3. And a 3, and that is ripped and caught by the shortstop Logan. L6 to retire the side, go top of the 8th. This game is really moving along. Both these pitchers, one is a 9, point of weakness, and the other one, they're both 9, so I expect 2 complete games here. These are the type of games, low-scoring games, that go pretty fast. Here's the pitch from Roberts to Logan. That is a 5. He's a right-handed hitter. A 5 and a 3 is going to be, it's going to be a diamond shot against a righty. I think it was 1-7 we said, right? In Philadelphia. Yep. 1-7, that ball's out of here. And that's gone. Home run, left field, a deep drive. Back goes Anderson. Ashburn, they look up, and that's a home run for Logan. That is his first of the year. So it's a 4-2 ball game now, and here's Cottier. Let's see if we can find him. He should be right there. Okay. Here's the pitch from Robin Roberts. It is off his card. Cottier's a righty, so it's a 5 and a 9er, and that's going to be a 1-3 triple. Otherwise, it's a single. And that ball is past the diving outfielder, center fielder Ashburn, and that's going to roll all the way to the wall. Backing him up is Anderson, digging around second, and going for 3 is Cottier, and he slides in with a triple. So nobody out, runner on third, and up comes Burdette. Burdette is a 3, so you go bat. We will let him bat here with nobody out. Infield is back there, allowing the run. And it's a 19, and here's the pitch. It is off the batter, a 2 and a 6, and a swing and a miss strikes him out. Next up is Bill Bruton. They're conceding the run. Checking for the wild pitch. Nothing. Here's the pitch to Bruton. And that is a 1 and a 5. And that is a fly ball right field question mark. With Cottier, whose speed is 14. Ooh, we're gonna try this. We're gonna throw caution to the wind and try this, although that run really doesn't mean much. But It is 4-2. So let's look at this again. We got the 1. We got the 5. We got a right field. The post. What kind of arm does post have? Wally Post has a -2. So -2 becomes a 12. So I don't know if there's a tagging up from third, from modifier for the base runner, but I've got a 12, so that is 60% chance, and that run does not really mean very much. So we're just gonna hold on that. All right, and here comes Mathews. Plus Mathews is up, so that's, I think, important as well. All right. Here's the pitch to Mathews. Robin Roberts. Better proceed with caution. Mathews has 5 home runs. Here's the pitch. And that is a 2 and a 3 against a righty. And that is a diamond shot. But a lefty is going to be a 1. Home run on a 1. And it's a deep drive. And it caught by the right fielder post to end the inning. Yikes. A lot of diamond shots take away home runs. All right. Here's Lou Burdett in the bottom of the 8th against Ed Boucher. So they score a run. It's 4-2, 4-10-0, 2-7-0. 4-10-0 for the Phillies, 2-7-0 for the Braves. And it's a 3 and an 8, and that's ball 4. So he walks Boucher. Let's see if Boucher's a good base stealer. No, he's not. Harry Anderson is not a good bunter either, so he's just going to swing right. He'll throw the check for a wild pitch. We got nothing. Here goes. And that's a 1-11. A 1-11 is lined and caught by second baseman Cottier, L4. Next up is Wally Post. Nothing there. And here's the pitch. It's going to be a 6. He is a righty, a 6 and an 8, and that's it's a triple single. 2 stars. And that's a drive, and it falls in, cut off by the center fielder, Bruton. But runner advances 2 bases, so that puts runners on first and third. Now, in this case, we are going to bring the infield in here, try to hold that runner, see what happens. And here's the pitch from Burdett. It's Jones, and it's a 6, and he's a righty, and it's a 3, and that is a half diamond shot single, a righty, 1-9, and that run comes home, and it's caught by the shortstop Logan, L6. Next is Chico Fernandez with 2 outs. Here's a pitch, and that is a 6 against a righty and a 12, and bounce to first base. Torrey handles it easily, and that retires the side. Ooh, go to top of the 9th. Last licks for the Braves. Robin Roberts still in there against Hank Aaron, who leads off. It's 4-2, Philadelphia. All right, here's the pitch from Roberts, and that's a 4 and a 6. 4 and a 6 is going to be a fly ball. Ashburn in center comes over, gets under it, makes the catch, 1 away. So another poor day offensively for Hank Aaron. Here's Covington. That's from the left side. The pitch from Roberts. That's a 2. A 2 and an 11 is popped up. Right side, Anderson back on the grass. Post rushing in, but it's Anderson who calls him off. 2 away, so the Braves are down to their last out, and it's Frank Torrey. Roberts checks aside from Sawatsky, and the pitch. And that's a 4 and a snake eyes. A 4 and a snake eyes is bounced to first base. Boucher will take it, flips to the pitcher covering, and that's the ball game, my friends. Roberts is 2-0. Burdett is 0-2. Improved outing for Burdett, though, although he did give up 11 hits. He did go the complete game and limit the Phillies to only 4 runs, which is a huge improvement. His ERA was at 8, so it improves here for sure. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the 1959 season. It's a card set that is hard to find. I got it a couple of years ago in a trade of some kind. or in a purchase. I'm not sure how I got it, but I was looking for 59 for a while. It's the only, really, the Braves are the only team that I really know a little bit. And Kurt helped me a lot learning that team. So anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe my channel. I'll be back on here with some Sports Illustrated baseball, which I think you'd like to see. It's the classic 1970 set, released in '71 with the '70 team. It's got the team numbers, no cards, but the team players are all on sheets, colored sheets. It's a fun game, and so I'll talk to you soon. Take care.